welcome along. This is Virtual Farmer, and we're back on Pallegney. We need to get the rest of that tree cleared away today and our windmill built. We've finished up with the plow, and this has come back to the farm here. So let's have a quick look and see if there's another plowing contract with lots of cultivating. There is a ploughing contract we could send this down to, which has the same tractor. So we might get another use out of this today, I think. At the same time, can we get... Yeah, if we get this cultivating contract, we can then take on those other two cultivating contracts as well. So we will borrow the items for that contract, and we will also accept this ploughing contract. We'll get these two started then, and then we'll come back up to the farm. We'll get the trailer into position with T7, and we'll go and start getting that tree cleared. Oh, if I'm going to do this though, we're going to need to refuel this tractor, so we'll do that first as well, and that way there's going to be plenty of fuel on here. Oh wow, we're down to 843. We're going to have to buy some more fuel today as well. Also, I've made an adjustment to the real-time hours mod, so we can now put the fuel usage back up to normal, because I've adjusted it so that it's 0.75 for a if you are on low fuel usage, a straight up 1 if you are on normal, and a 1.25 if you are on high fuel usage. That way I think that adjusts it a little bit better and makes it a little bit nicer. And now we'll go down and we'll get this ploughing in the snow, and we'll go and get the cultivator started as well. So 72 is just the other side of the river here. Let's start that going, and that'll be fine. Field is nice and clear, so that's good. And then we want to get the other John Deere, the 8RT here, started up, and we'll go and get this cultivating another field. Then we can complete both ploughing contracts, and then get this onto the last two cultivating contracts, and get a load of cash in that way. Just means that we're being efficient. We're constantly bringing money in where we can, and in fact, with the wood chips today, we should bring in a really decent amount of cash from those two. I think it's just this field down here. Again, nice and clear of snow at the moment. We are expecting a fair amount of snow on here today, but not so much that stop us working, so that's good. And yeah, it's this field here, so let's get that started there. I think that's going to be good. Is that going? No. There we go. Right, so we'll leave that going here, and we can go and deal with this tree. Before we continue on the farm, this video is brought to you in partnership with the awesome people at Apex Gaming PCs. I've teamed up with Apex Gaming PCs to create a custom line of PCs suitable for everyone from beginner farmers to virtual farming experts. And the highest spec machines are also perfect for streaming and content creation. So there's never been a better time to go check them out. So my hope is that we can clear this tree out of the way today, get the windmill built. We need 50,000 for the windmill plus the money to level the ground, which we should have, and then we'll be well on our way. So bring this into here, and before we get started on doing on actually doing this, we need to make sure that all of these bits that we've got that are too heavy get cut in half, so that we're then able to pick everything up and get it in as quickly as possible. So that down the middle there, this down the middle here. I don't know how I ended up with so many bits that needed cutting and doing into smaller bits like this, because I thought we'd sort of set ourselves up so that everything could be picked up. That does not want to cut in half. Might have to cut that in half the other way. Yeah, neither of these want to cut in half, so we'll cut that in half there. Make these shorter. And that should then sort both of those out. There's a few more around here, so that one, can we cut that in half? Cut that bit off that, which might help. Some of these are really heavy, I think, because they've got weird growths in them. Yeah, there we go. Cut that bit in half there. And then some of these just are slightly too long. Well, this one here actually needs to be cut into 3 pieces. So cut that. Yeah, and we should have this cleared up fairly quickly. So I'm going to keep clearing this, going to keep getting it cut. And once we're done, we'll get this all chipped, make the money off it, and get the windmill built. Right, I think I've got everything cut into smaller pieces that should now work. So let's start this up. Let's start up the tractor. Yeah, we've got a whole load in there as well. Start up the wood chipper as well. And hopefully keep the time down that we're using this. Chucking that over there. Don't chuck that over there. Let's see if we can get this done. Well, it's 9:49 now. Let's see if we can get this done before we end up getting charged another hour for the use of this. Oh, how did I know that bit wasn't going to go in? Very odd shaped cut, this. Go on, get in that. There we go. Same for this. We have been charged another hour for it. We've gone down to 65,000. So 10:04 that happened at roughly. So we need to get the rest of this finished by 11 o'clock if we're looking to avoid getting that done. Oh, and of course it now gets jammed. This is where all of our problems come with this. Gonna have to switch it around like that, like so, and start it up again. Yeah, that got it. Easiest thing is to turn it off, pull the bit out, and reorientate it so it'll actually go through. I think we're only about half full on the trailer at this point. Yeah, 59% done. We're also about halfway through before we hit another hour, but even with this accelerated rate of cost for leasing this is still a really, really good setup. We'll make easily, well, we'll make way more than it's going to cost us to actually do this trailer, and as a result, it's just so worth doing wood chips every year if you can. As I said on here, I'm trying not to just straight up do wood chips. I'm trying to have a purpose behind wood chips. But I think that if you go and do something like poplars, I think poplars are actually a really good, well-paying crop in Farming Simulator 25. Really good crop. We're up to 86% on here now. We do have 2 trees left over from last year I want to do as well. It's whether we'll get the extra 2 grand from it. Oh, come on, pick up. I think we're going to go over anyway. We are at 10:50 in the morning. And that means we're coming up to another hour. That's going in. We're still putting wood chip in. And nice long bit. We're almost there with this. I think we might want to get rid of this tree here as well, though. I think that's going to give us easy access. Although possibly not. We may be all right in this area here. It kind of depends if we can actually get the access. Or I can actually get the access I want to get here. But it is 10:59. In fact, yeah, we've gone down another 2 grand. Wow, there are so many tractors in the shop at the moment. This is ridiculous. We've had another T7 turn up, which very, very tempted, but it's 110,000. We don't have that. But a 6R for 77,000. That's a really good price for that tractor. And it's, yeah, it's coming in at 203 horsepower. Wow. How many hours on it already? 32 hours on it, though. With our new hour setup, that is going to hit 50 hours very, very quickly, unfortunately. As much as, well, we don't need another tractor at the moment. We have other things to buy. As I said, I want to buy a vine harvester, a grape harvester if I can. We need to buy the bakery. And part of the reason why we're putting the mill here is because the bakery is right next door. What is going on with this? It's just, yeah, that's what I thought. That's just an end bit. With a tiny chunk of wood here. Wow. Tiny chunk of wood. Let's have a look at how our placement goes. But I think, oh, we have a full trailer as well. We might as well fold all this up because that is clear. We're all done. Right, we're going down the bottom. We've got a little bit in here, and then what we can do, get these other two trees cleared up, and then we'll see about placing our windmill. Oh wow, the slipperiness of the snow is not good. We're having trouble moving off with the trailer on. This is the realistic weather mod playing absolute havoc with us in the snow. Our ability to grip is greatly reduced now in snow and ice, and so yeah, you can see the trailer moving about as well. That is a little bit crazy. We have to be careful on slopes, basically, and careful with our speed as well. Otherwise, we are just going to slide all over the place. A little bit more control, and we'll be all good. All right, round and out. Let's head up and go and get this tipped. Turn this around in here. Actually, I might just drive straight across. Seems to be the better place to do it. And switch over to the back. There we go. And tip it up. Right, we should make nearly 22,000 off this trailer, I think. So still plenty of money kicking around for us at the moment. Yep, hitting 83,000 with 21,613. Wood chips are so overpowered. It's crazy. They pay massively well for 2 months of the year, and they're the 2 months of the year where forestry really works, is pretty much the only thing to do on the farm. It is such a great paying way to go. So let's bring this around here. Sliding about in the snow ridiculously. I just sort of, the trailer is sliding everywhere as well. It's a little bit mad and not at all safe. Start this up. Turn the New Holland off. Keep our hours as low as possible. Just leaving stuff running is just throwing up so many hours in this. Unlike that, turn that on. Right. There's not much we got down here, but these, I noticed these trees were down here at the while we were doing the grapes this year, and they were just a set of trees that we cut because they were in the way, and we'd already returned our wood chipper last year, so just made more sense to have the wood chipper come down here and deal with them this year. Fairly easy bits to get in and deal with. Right, there we go. So turn that off. And how much do we have in here? Only 11%. Right, let's go and have a look and see if we can set up this windmill and whether the tree we have remaining up here gets in the way. Now, placing stuff in the snow is always fun, and you can see there's quite a dip in this area. We've got the tree stump there, but if we smooth this out, we'd actually be able to put it on top. Let's see. We want construction. We want a windmill. And I want this windmill down the bottom here. Now, ideally, I want easy access. Yeah, this is what I thought. And land is not owned by you. Oh, wow. So, to even get it, gonna have to adjust things there. There is how it's gonna have to go. And yeah, we kind of need to raise the land up, I think, but it's going to be right on the roadway, possibly. Anyway, I look at it. Yeah, we need to get rid of that. I think we might just straight up mulch this. Get the mulcher in, mulch this tree out. I don't think this is going to be worth much. Although we've already used the time, and yeah, we'll get the mulcher in and get rid of both of those. Snow has begun to melt now, thankfully. It's been getting really in my way. And like that there, like so. Let's unfold the equipment. Then take this down. So I think this will probably be able to be lifted by hand. But yeah, this is completely in the way. Right. And then I just want to chop some branches off it. There. And can I get that one? Am I stuck in? That's weird. Right. Yeah, we want to... There. Cut those off. And then find out if that will... go in the middle. Anything more? No, we might be able to pick this up. No, we can't pick that up. Fine. Let's cut this off here then. And cut this in the middle here, because I don't think that's too heavy, but I'm not going to risk it. Jump in the tractor, turn it all on, and then we can pick these bits up and get them going in. Fantastic. This should then be the end of it. That one might be a little bit weird. All of this, though, this is the nice thing about these smaller trees. You just pick them up and plonk them in. And I was going to say, and they should go in, but that one is not playing ball. Don't know what's up with that. Neither of these going in. Neither of these going in. This is where just coming in with the shredder would have made more sense. Right, I think I've cleared the blockage. Had to do some cutting and just reworking a little bit. It has gone in fine. We have used another 2,000. We've had another hour. That one is two pieces that are a giant Y, so that needs cutting down there. Yeah, this is now me being really inefficient with this and ending up costing myself money because I'm not turning equipment off I know I should be turning off, and being very stupid about the whole situation. Come on, get in there. Sometimes with these odd cuts, they just don't want to go in. There we are. Right, I think that is it. Where is that pointing away from my tractor and trailer? We've got a finished contract as well. Let's turn this off. I want to move this into a position where... Wow, this thing really, really, really is heavy on the back of here. And it doesn't like maneuvering at all in the snow. At all. Let's move that. But I need to get it round and get the pipe pointed because I don't know if there's any wood chips left in here with the way this has been acting. Yeah, it's sort of flipped round now, as you can see. I think it got stuck, and as a result, I think it's going to dump a whole load of wood chips just like that. Right, but now we're done. We can fold up and we can get that returned. Let's pop in here. Vehicles. It is the Heiselmat. We had it for 5.3 hours, so that cost us 10,000. We'll return it. We're going to end up paying a little bit for cleaning as well. But, yeah, that has been returned. So only 4,000 litres of wood chips here. Get these tipped. Make our money off these, so should get about 4,000 off it. Yeah, 4,189 wood chips. Still paying absolutely crazy money. This with this mod, the realistic weather mod, the tractor and trailer just slides everywhere. You can't turn a corner without things sliding about. It's absolutely mad. But I'm gonna go and return this to the farmyard. And then we will go and see if we can attach a stump mulcher, full stump mulcher to the S series and see if it's powerful enough to use the larger one, because that's the thing we need to get rid of, those stumps. Thankfully, the snow has finally cleared. That was just a little bit insane. I want to go and drop the weight off the front of this tractor. We've had this John Deere weight for a little while, and to be honest, I want something a little bit bulkier. So we'll drop that off there and get that sold, and then we will get everything purchased that we need, or leased. So want to buy a new weight for this tractor. This is only a mass 1.15 ton weight. So yeah, the 1150. So let's sell that. Yes, okay. And then we want to buy no, we want to lease. So in forestry equipment, we want to come and lease a mulcher. Here we go, forestry mulcher. So this is what we had last time. This is the one we're going to try and use this time. 360 horsepower is a little beyond even our S series. I think our S series is only 290. Let's have a look. Vulture S series, 280 horsepower. Wow, so that is well beyond it. We might have to look at something else. So lots of people telling me to try the stump cutter, and we might. It might not work this. So let's go in details. Let's lease this. It's going to cost us 1,377, but we'll get 500 of that back. So yes, okay. And then I want to get a weight as well to go on the front of my S series. That is not what we had, but that's what we had before. I quite like these weights. This is what we got on the front of the other Vulture. So I'm going to customize that, and we will buy that as well. That will go on there quite nicely. And hopefully this stump grinder is going to be enough to get rid of these stumps. I'm not overly confident about this. I think we could very easily find ourselves with a little bit of an Etzel with this. Right, let's see if it's let's see if it works. Can I lift that? No, I can't lift that. Okay, let's see if then this will grind. Actually, this stump, yeah, it might grind this stump out. This one is not as big as some of the ones that I've had to deal with in the past. I'll turn this on. Let's see if it will actually grind the stump. Oh wow, yeah, that has actually saved us a ton of money. That ground that out really, really fast. I thought I was going to have so much more problem than that, but there we go. That's that job. That was so quick. We'll get that returned then, because I think, yeah, that's cleared that out completely. That was ridiculously quick. So let's get that returned. Where is that? There we go. Print off SF900. Let's return that. Yes. Okay. And £1 washing cost. 540 back. And we're looking good. In fact, I need to... One thing I do need to do is we need to get a pressure washer because this tractor is so dirty. In fact, all our equipment is so dirty. We really need to wash everything. So now we can place our windmill. We've got nothing in the way anymore. We know exactly where it can go. Land is not owned by you. Oh, come on. Really want. How far over? That is mad. If I go B. No. There we go. So we can put it. I've got to own that land, which is annoying. How much will it cost me to buy 108? 59,000. So that leaves me without the money to actually place it. But I think that buys me the bakery as well if I do that. So how close is our ploughing contract finishing? It's at 87%. It is on the last of the headlands. In fact, I think it's just starting the last headland. When we get this done, we will have 7,000 from 35, which is complete. We will have 7,000 from 56, which is complete. And we'll have 4,000. So that's 14,000, 18,000. That will throw us over 100,000. So yeah, I'm going to buy the land the bakery's on. So let's purchase that then. 108. We will buy that for 59,000. Oh, it's not going to be enough. It isn't. Right. It looks like, after all, I am going to have to sell some of that. Do I manage? Yeah. So the bakery is not owned by me, but I do own the land, which should now mean that pushing this, you know what? To get the money in from this, I think it is going to be a case of borrowing some cash. So borrowing money to invest is fine. We're going to take it up to 175,000. So take that up to that. That gives us 50,000. That's not going to be enough to build this. We've got to wait for our contract to finish. It is so nearly there. So what I want to do is control the actual land around here. Let's see if we can level this out. Change my build type. Yeah. So I'm going to try and do a level area around here. Like this. See if we can get this all nice and level here. Then I can make a ramp up to the top. And we can do a ramp down to the area at the bottom, but it is going to make quite a steep setup there. Now let's have a look at our windmill going on to this area. Yeah, it will fit on there, I think. Yeah, right there, it will fit very nicely, and we just need then to make a ramp up the back part of it to get up there and just smooth everything out. So yeah, that's how I want to place it. And our contract is coming to an end at the bottom of this field. There it is, in fact. So we can stop this hired worker. We'll jump out of this tractor and we will claim both of the ploughing contracts. And I think it's a little too late in the day. Yeah, it's a little too late in the day for us to do another cultivating contract. As much as I would love to grab one of these two, I don't think either of them is very near to where it is. Yeah, So I am going to collect that one today as well. Then we can have a look at this platform we've created quickly. So yeah, we want to smooth that out a little bit. I want to get you see all of the smoothing we need to do down here. And we need to make easy access to this end here, which should be fine. So let's move ourselves out the way. Then we can come in and build here. And yeah, this should fit here very nicely. Just to line up that edge. Overlaps with another object. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, it does overlap, and that's fine. Want to actually get height on this a little touch higher. Gonna make this a touch higher. It says it overlaps, and that is because it is overlapping with the bit here where we're looking to build. But that's fine. If I can put it on a flat plane here, we'll be good. Let's grab this. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. That is in good place. We are going to place anywhere and save first. This goes horribly wrong. I want to be able to save. Game is saved. Light is beginning to fade. Right. Now we can place this, and we are gonna place this here like so. There we are. It's a good place for this. It's a really good place for this. Nice easy access up here. We can yeah, we need to smooth this off down this end so we have easy access here. So I'm going to sort of try and do that a bit. We've got 17,000 to spend doing it. It's kind of sitting on a giant raised platform at the moment. So I want to smooth all of this and sort of get this so it's a little bit better. But I am very, very happy with that. That is fantastic. We are... Well, we've not only got our production for this, but we bought the land ready to get the bakery as well, which is even better. And that is where we're going to leave it on the farm today. I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Huge thank you as well to all of my patrons and channel members. These videos are only made possible thanks to your support. If you want more from Virtual Farmer, please check out the videos on screen now or subscribe for more. And I will see you next time.